What is going on, everybody? Everybody, what is going on? I am glad to be here with y'all. It's Friday. It's the weekend. About to kick it. All right. Got some things we want to go over. Check it, as you can see from the image on the screen. We're going to talk about protecting our brothers. Just soak this image in right quick. We got Kanye West to the right and our brother Tariq Nasheed to the left. I'm getting a little sick, so never mind me, y'all. But I had to do this show. But these brothers are doing some things that I feel like we need to be kind of running interference for every now and then. All right, especially Tariq Nasheed. So let's start with our brother Tariq Nasheed. Makes great documentaries, films, activist, philanthropist, really rides for his people, most definitely his family. He's a family man, can't forget that. And just overall true soldier for the people. He's got a real big rally coming up on November 5th. And any FBA ADOS Freedmen, we should all be there. I can't go because I got other obligations, but I'm going to promote it and support it as best as I can. We got to give this brother his flowers right now. Now, I'm not saying something's going to happen to him. I'm not saying that. But at the same time, the brother is a target. I mean, this brother's holding a rally in D.C. An official one, too. Not no fake all right? An official rally. Now look on the images. You see a picture of I think that's Mel from Secure the Tribe, and there's Yaya with him. He had some beef with these people here recently. He was just recently in a space earlier this year where the question was, does immigration benefit Black Americans? And I believe it was held and hosted by Mel. And Tariq was in there as a co-host, because I just listened to this here recently. Very good. It's long as hell. But man, you got to listen to it. Listen to it minute for minute, second for second. It's very good. And I believe that's the same space that Secure the Tribe was bragging about when they did this so-called pull-up that they screamed about the so-called new black media not covering, which was really weak. Just because no one covered your stuff. You should have had enough people out there. Y'all got enough friends with phones and cameras to come out there and cover y'all stuff. It's not up to Tariq Nasheed, Phil Scott over at Africa Diaspora. You know what I'm saying? It's not up to them to come out there and cover your stuff. But y'all get mad at them. Y'all was really upset with them. So that caused a rift between Tariq and Secure the Tribe. And I'm going to be straight up with you. That was Tariq's room, man. He held that room down so cold. I thought I was listening to his space. No one knew really much about Secure the Tribe. I know I didn't until they popped up on my radar while checking out Tariq. And I believe that's the case for a lot of us. A lot of us had never heard of Secure the Tribe until, whatever, with Tariq. They're going to be at this rally, I believe. It's going to be ops there. All kind of undercover police. We got to protect our brother, man. I'm serious, man. I'm not trying to wish anything bad, but I just want my people to be alert and aware, because we got mass shooters out here. These Dylan Roof ass chumps out here now. Kyle Rittenhouse ass chumps is out here running around. Free as hell. There's going to be some of them showing up at this damn rally. Our brother is really a true black activist in the modern form in 2022. He's a Black Panther. He's Martin Luther King. He's Malcolm X. He's all that rolled up into one and some. So why wouldn't he be a target? Let's not be soft on this. Every now and then we've got to run interference for him. We got to let him know, hey, in the directions that he's not looking, we got to be looking for him. We got to be eyes, ears, and every now and then a mouthpiece, and every now and then use our thinking for him. Because he's doing it for us. The brother just got a building to open up a new museum for us to go to. We don't have to go to any institution and let them tell us their version of our history. Because we know it's in good hands with Tariq. His track record shows it. Security Tribe, I'm sorry, but y'all ain't got it, man. This is not a slight, this is not a diss. This is just the real. Tariq made that room pop off. I listened to over 9 hours. Close to 10 hours. That was his room. Y'all ain't put in the work. I'm not saying you got to put out documentaries, but y'all don't have the track record. It was having Tariq as a co-host that made your show, that made that space pop. Sorry, fellas. Sorry. Here it is right here. Check it out. I'm going to show you this picture right quick. Let me take this one down. This space right here. Does immigration benefit Black Americans? And the question is, does immigration benefit Black Americans? Does it really? We don't think so. Sorry, y'all, but we don't think so. This space had people so mad. Let me tell you. Look at the question. I'm going to sit back and let y'all just look at the question. Y'all tell me what y'all see. You don't see nothing special, do you? You don't see anything added to it, do you? It just says, does immigration benefit Black Americans? It doesn't say, does Asian immigration, does African, Caribbean immigration, does Haitian immigration, does Indian immigration. It doesn't say any of that. It just flat out says immigration. And guess who was big mad? And guess who were the only ones, literally the only ones who called? People from Africa and the Caribbeans. Mad as hell. Trying to twist the question around. Well, let me see. Let me ask you a question. So the question is, does immigration benefit the American economy? Hell no, you know that's not the question. Stop faking. All right. Twisting the question around, everything to fit their narrative. Talking about we bring culture to the. I'm going to say this one more time, y'all. The only thing you can exchange with us culturally is food and sex. We're not dressing like you. We're not taking on your religion. All right? Unless it's like Muslim. Outside of that, no. But we're not taking on your religion. We're not dressing like you. We don't want to speak like you. We don't want to learn your language. We don't want to. It's a lot of things that we don't want to take on your customs. We won't do none of that stuff. We will eat a plate of your food if it's good. And we'll most definitely get one of them ladies if they fine. And our women will get one of them guys if they got some money. It ain't about being fine sometimes. It's about money. Security. Other than that, don't expect us to exchange anything culturally with you. We have all the culture that is America. Music, dance, comedy, whatever it is. It's us here. Okay? So don't get it twisted. And I encourage everyone, just like our sister Mouthy Megan said, shout out to her, to everyone to also pick up this question and ask it on your platform as well. And see what happens. Does immigration benefit Black Americans? And I'm going to give you a big resounding hell to the no. But I can tell you what it does, who it does benefit. It benefits the migrants who immigrate here. Those people from the Tether class were so mad. And this is not being divisive. This is a great conversation to have. And we also got to put the walls up. No more tethering onto us. It's been enough of that. That's the reason why we're having the problems that we're having now. People coming over here, flattening their blackness to become part of our culture, to fit in with us. Then they get in these political positions. And then the next thing you know, they talking about some black Americans don't deserve Black History Month. You know, you got racist Latinos coming over here, getting in our city councils telling us that they don't want us to have shit. You got people telling us that we're immigrants. Trying to really twist it, trying to really crowbar that in. We didn't migrate here. We're the only race of people that did not migrate here. Even white people chose to come here. They just chose to bring us along with them. But we didn't migrate here. And we didn't come here on our own. We had everything where we were at that time. Why would anyone leave a homeland that's thriving and has everything for them? Like really leave and go live somewhere else and call it a day? No, man. But it seems to be the issue with these immigrants. So when our brother is holding a space that's talking to these Africans and people that's calling from the Caribbean and people even calling from the UK, upset and pissed off over this question, that lets you know who we're really dealing with. We're not being mean, poking fun. But I'm finna tell you something. Exclusivity is real. There have been plenty of times a lot of us wanted to be part of some shit and we were just flat out told, no, little homie. Excuse me. No. Yeah, we may walk around with our feelings hurt a little bit, but we get over that shit. And then we look back and be like, good, maybe it wasn't meant for me to be a part of that shit. Same thing with this right here. Everybody ain't meant to be part of this right here. Everybody ain't meant to be FBA. That's the reason why we're FBA. This is our own lineage. You cannot shame us into being Americans because you want to be one. And you mad because we are already Americans. We don't need green cards. Yeah, we got a social security card, but you want that though. Does immigration benefit black Americans? This space turned a lot of shit upside down. So much to the point that it caused a rift between Security Tribe and Tariq Nasheed. Now they're riffing. Yaya mad. Mel upset. You know what I'm saying? We got to protect our brother. We don't know what's going on. We don't know who's plotting what. There was a space sometimes earlier this year, sometime last year, these people were talking about taking up arms against us. Yes, tether class Africans and people from the Caribbeans were talking about taking up guns against us, FBA. Because we don't want to share our shit with them no more. Because we're telling them to go get their own. Because we're telling them to pretty much get out. That's worth protecting our brother for. We ain't seen nobody come along and do this in a long time. Those people at the NAACP and the Congressional Black Caucus and all these other so-called black organizations that's been around forever but have never done anything for us, you all are upset and pissing your damn pants because a young brother like Tariq Nasheed has come up and put y'all on the fucking spotlight and put our issues on the spotlight as well. We want tangibles. We want reparations now. And I'm going to say something that may piss some people off, but to people that can't stand him, that's worth taking his life. We got to look out for him. No, we don't want that shit to happen. I'm not wishing anything like that. So don't get it fucking twisted. The only thing I'm saying is stuff that what he's doing to some people that's worth, like this one guy called. Oh man, this one guy called, man. Oh, we're gonna run you niggers. Oh, I hate using that word, but I'm just using it in context. We're gonna run you niggers out just like we did the so and so. So, I mean, he was talking like he was gonna come with arms. He didn't sound like he was trying to, cause some of these people be calling and be acting like they just want to go and get roasted by Tariq. They call like they say stuff like they want Tariq to roast on them, so they get that. But this one call sounded like he was really on some, when I see you or when I get the chance, it's on site type shit. That's the reason why I said we got to protect our brother. That was not a cool call. And I know the brother is always keeping his calm. His superpower is calm. So he didn't go off. He didn't go off on some, fuck you mean? I dare you. You better not. You know where to see me. He didn't go into none of that because that could have caused that to happen. But we're living in an age where people can be Googled. Information can be pulled up. And Tariq is a public figure. You don't think his information is available for some damn race soldier, some redneck clique to kind of, try to do something to him? He's screaming reparations, making white people accountable. He's shaking up their level of comfortability. Man, please. All right? This rally's going down, y'all, November 5th. It's going to be a lot of great people there. You're going to have our brother Reza Islam. You're going to have our brother Professor James Small in the building. Our brother Big Homie Marcel going to be in the building. It's going down. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lot of surprises too. It's going to be some people that you don't see on this flyer. They may show up on that stage. So I don't think this is it. I don't think it just stops there. Support this, man. Support this. Get behind this. Because it's about what's in front of you. I'm going to say this again. You got to get behind this because it's about what's in front of you. Your future's in front of you. So get behind this, y'all. I want to show you something that our sister D Tubman, our big sister. I never met you, but you're like a big sister to me because you always dropping jewels. You always looking out, D. I'm going to show you what our sister D Tubman came across. Before I do, let me set this up. Now, again, Tariq is having this rally in D.C. on November 5th. But he was also originally trying to have it the weekend that just passed, the weekend of the 15th and the 16th. Now, I'm not sure if it was going to be on the 15th or the 16th. Someone out there, please let me know which day Tariq was originally shooting for. But I know it was on one of those days. But at the same time, he was getting the runaround. People were, you didn't get your permit. Ha, 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 ha. You didn't follow through. How in the hell could you not get it? You didn't speak to the right people. Well, we got ours. Well, guess what? Somebody popped up with a rally the same weekend. Literally out of the clear blue sky. And of course, it looked suspicious, so Tariq questioned it. Has every damn right to. Now, some guy named Rashad and someone else was supposed to be hidden. I don't know if that. I don't know. This clip I'm finna show you. I don't know if this is the same rally, but I do know there was a rally taking place the same weekend that Tariq was trying to get his held. So Tariq got in his space with these people, and he spoke with Rashad and Hawk. The other guy was Hawk. The other guy Hawk. It was Rashad and Hawk. And Tariq, gave Hawk his flowers. He bigged him up. He said this is a solid dude. Anyways, they're on here talking, and the Rashid guy was like, when they asked who was these so-called people that they were going to have come as speakers, they mentioned Cory Booker and I believe Sheila Jackson Lee, and that instantly deflated the room. And all the question marks came up like, oh no, fam. Oh no. Uh-oh. That did look suspicious. So they was like, So when it was being questioned, they was like, well, hey, you know what, it is what it is, but these are some of the people that we were able to get in contact with. But hey, if they ain't got to be there, they ain't got to be there. Because we were actually trying to get in touch with you, Tariq, to come and speak at our event as well. Tariq, with using his spidey sense, was like, no, I'm good, fam. No, I'm straight. And he didn't jump on this. And sometime after this, he was like, look, y'all beware of this. This is some fake shit. No one's going to be there. You going to show up and no one's going to be there. Nothing's going to be happening. Or it's going to be in another part. It's going to be moved around. It's like a big ass fake. And so here's what D. Tubman found. Check this out. Not this right here. My bad. Here it is right here. The fake rally. Like this news intro. But check this out, y'all. Let me pause this right quick. Let me read this. Just like we suspected, this reparations organization popped up out of nowhere and started promoting a reparations march today. Hold on, let me take this back. Let me go back. Take this back some. Just like we suspected, this reparations organization popped up out of nowhere and started promoting a reparations march today at a specific location in D.C. And no one was there. It was completely bogus. Fed controlled. Same thing he said. Now I want you to watch the rest of this footage and you're going to be bugging out on this. They even using our language, lineage based. Get the hell out of here. Now it says here, October 15th. So is that the day? Or was it going to be theirs on the 15th and Tariq's on the 16th? I don't know. Someone please let me know what's the original date that Tariq was shooting for. But I know this was the original weekend, but I need to figure out which day. But overall, this right here turned out to be whack. All right? We're coming to get our check. Using Dr. King's lingo. You got a picture of Dr. King on here. Now check the brother out. You see what his caption says? I don't see the BAFP, and I forgot what that meant, out here anywhere. I don't hear any chants or people talking loud about reparations either.
Came out here for the Black Freedom Party reparations rally. They may have went on a walk. I may have gotten here too late.
Wow.
But, look on the map. It's the area they're supposed to be in back here.
Wow.
All this grass. I didn't see nothing but people laying down. And it being a regular Saturday out here at the monument. So, yeah, Black Freedom Party is out here walking around. You know, sometimes that happens at these kind of rallies. They start at one place and they march around or whatever. But,
fake ass rally.
Hang out.
Straight up curveball.
I paid for parking already, so I'm gonna chill. But yeah, I'm not seeing anybody.
They rocking shirts, but that's about it. Well. Again, shouts out to our big sister D. Tubman for pulling this up and exposing this. Because again, we gotta sometimes be the eyes and ears and the mouthpiece for Tariq every now and then. Not be saying some dumb shit. But I'm saying we gotta be on top of this, just like our sister D was. She pulled this out and exposed this. All right? Just like Tariq called it, man. This was bogus from the jump. It's bogus from the jump. And guess who else is big mad about it? This clown right here. Check out your boy, Roly Poly Martin. I ain't gonna just say check him out, but beware of him. He's a Democratic shill. He's a fake fraud, a phony. and he wants to be American. He think he's fighting for black issues, but these issues don't belong to you. We got enough of us to fight for our own stuff. You're fighting for immigration, fam. This picture you see of him is on the Breakfast Club, and he's talking about immigration. But he's also been talking about immigration, talking about in order to build a nation, you gotta let immigrants in. You a damn lie. You just trying to get more of your people in here. All right? Because y'all some damn fools. Republicans gonna get y'all a damn thing. You see? He ain't for nothing. He's only for what he wants for himself and his people. And that's to be in your space. He don't mean nothing. He don't add up to nothing. He don't have the reputation to show for anything. He doesn't have the integrity at all. Be on his so-called Pan-Africanist when these damn kente cloths and these damn crazy-ass outfits that be making him like a damn goofy. But he wants to speak for me. You don't get that. You don't get that right. You need to be speaking for Haiti. Ain't that where you from? Ain't that where your people from? You need to be speaking for them. I'm sick of these damn tethers over here, all in our shit, but won't speak up nothing for their own issues back where their homeland is. Y'all got all these solutions for us. You got every solution for us. But when we ask about Haiti and Nigeria and Somalia, then y'all shut the hell up or you get offended. Mr. Roland Martin, I was once down with you. I used to follow you. I was sub to you. I was subscribed to you. Damn, Gail. I'm sorry. You know? But look at you now. I mean, and I wasn't on there just out of support for you. I was just on there just to see, playing devil's advocate, just to see what the other side was thinking. And you were a big voice for the other side. But you always in the end turn out to be, I was just trying to see if you had some allyship in you. But you always turn out to be on some BS. And that clip of you showing Hillary Clinton how to wobble, that's going to follow you to your grave, fam. That's never going nowhere. Yep, so that's going to follow you all the way to your grave, fam. You pretty much messed up with that one. And don't get mad. You did that to yourself. Trying to cake for her. Trying to get her to, whatever. Or trying to garner votes for her. But trying to make her feel like, she's one of us. And then you have her out there fucking wobbling around. And she's so damn stiff, she don't have no rhythm. So what the hell did you expect from that? And you didn't look too cool either, fam. But guess what the wobble dance is? That's not a Haitian dance. That didn't come from Haiti. You was up there trying to show her an FBA created dance. That dance didn't come from the Caribbean. It didn't come from Africa. Didn't come from the UK. Didn't come from the half and half Latinos. Came from right here. And you trying to give our damn culture away to her crusty ass. Anyways, beware of this cat right here, man. Y'all watch out for this dude. He don't mean no good. He don't mean any good for any of us. All right, he been like an op for a very long time. He just know how to, speak the lingo and say the right things because he be hearing what we be saying. He always coming at Tariq, Professor Black Truth, Jason Black, he always trying to come at them. But he always be listening to them as well. Because he pick up on talking points that we use. Well, that they use. They're the new black media, not me, but I support them. But overall, this dude is a straight up clown. Get him out of here. And I bet you he won't be at this rally. Of all the ops that will show up, I bet you he won't be there. Because he is probably scared that Jason Black gonna pull up on him. Because I believe Jason Black may be there. He may not show his face, but I believe he may be there. And he's willing to show his face to Roland Martin. So Roland ain't gonna be there. He ain't gonna have no coverage there. This so-called old black media will not be there to cover this. And I'm finna tell you somebody else who won't be there to cover this, and someone else who's kind of made me question why they haven't ever had Tariq on their show. Take a look at this picture right here. You got it. That's Sway in the Morning. Sway, Heather B, Tracy G. I believe there's Dr. Kincaid. I'm not sure. Over this right behind Tracy G. Then there's DJ Wonder. There's DB and there's OQ. Show's been around for a very long time, over 10 years, close to or over 10 years. Tariq Nasheed's been doing his stuff for a very long time, over 20 years. The books, documentaries, now the museum, now the rally, and everything else in between. Have any of y'all ever seen Tariq Nasheed on Sway in the Morning? Now, Sway in the Morning has really made me question a lot of things that they've done on their show, especially during that Jussie Smollett situation. I had to stop listening to them after that for a very long time. I just now got back into the groove of listening to them. And so I'm listening to them here recently. And I'm like, man, wait a minute. They've been having all these guests on here, top names, all these people coming over here, but none of them are Tariq Nasheed. And this brother got a damn rally on DC happening. This brother speaking for FBA. Now, I believe Tracy G got some Haitian in her. She has like some Haitian background. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I do know for sure it's very suspect that a brother who has put out all kind of documentaries about blackness, about our survival, I mean everything, Hidden Colors, the Haiti documentary 1804, Buck Breaking, which is classic. He's had things like the Coon Train Awards. He has one of the biggest names and followings on social media. One of the biggest names out there. You can't get around it. You cannot dodge this guy's name. And now he's finna hold a super duper ass rally. And he ain't been on Sway in the Morning to talk about that. Of all the platforms, I don't expect him to be on CNN. I don't expect him to be on Fox, The Morning Joe. But Sway in the Morning, I kind of was looking out for that. Now, that's not to say that he won't ever be, but he's done some things throughout his career that most definitely could have had him landed and booked on that show. Things that make you go, right? That's why I'm saying we got to protect that brother, because even the media is trying to shade him. They don't want to give him no clout on this, some of it. I know he's out there doing some press out there in D.C., but a lot of it is going to be a lot of shady press. A lot of it is going to be press against him as well, too. So, again, we got to support our brother and get behind him. All right? We got to make sure that he has some interference ran for him from time to time. Because cats like Roland Martin, who's a jerk all the way around, Secure the Tribe, who's just clout chasing, and media outlets like Sway in the Morning, they all seem to be on some extra. I mean, ask yourself that, y'all. How long have any of y'all been listening to Sway in the Morning? Especially during all the times when all the Hidden Colors were coming out. Especially during the time when Buck Breaking came out. You mean to tell me Buck Breaking wasn't worth of getting this? Hey, who is this guy? Get him on this show now. He wasn't worth that? Somebody was offended and they want this guy on the show. Is it just a Sirius XM thing or a Shade 45 thing? I'm going to leave it right there. All right. Now, sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Now, here's something I want y'all to see right here. Not that right there. Not that right there. But I want y'all to look at this clown right here. Now, this is a segue into me going into talking about Kanye. This clown right here, Michael Rappaport, spent a big portion of his career clowning, mocking, imitating, making fun of black people and black culture. If anyone has seen Spike Lee's movie Bamboozle, you'll see what I'm talking about, because his character in that movie is so natural. I was like, damn, that he didn't seem like he really needed to like really rehearse that. That just came like natural. I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but look at that movie, then you'll see what I'm talking about. Now I know Kanye has said some crazy stuff. He said some comments that made, honestly, they made black people be like, okay, dude, we're not fucking with you. But at the same time, and it's not making any pass or any excuses for Ye, but a lot of times he just be chasing clout too. He be trying to get attention. Now, what his beef is with Diddy, Meek Mill, and them, I don't know. But he done said something to these wrong people and about the wrong people, and now they cutting his ass. They kick him out of banks. They kicking him out the bank. Get your money out of here. Get your billions out of here. So I guess he gonna end up style having a put his shit on Chime or something. Kanye West gonna have $6 billion on the damn Chime account. Just kidding. That's my brother, and I still love him. And it's a Chi-Town thing too. We gotta look out for our brother from the Chi. But at the same time, yeah, you put your foot in some doo-doo that's gonna be hard for you to scrape off for a long time. I don't understand why these people cornered the market on sympathy. That's a different case, because our case is, to me, is just as worse as theirs, if not the worst. But at the same time, this is the way this world is set up. So it's made to look like if you say anything, if you whisper something, if you just whisper the name wrong, whisper it, if you don't whisper it loud enough, the ADL is finna come after you. You got clowns like Sarah Silverman, Michael Rappaport, even the one chick, I don't know if she's yours now because I got to question her now. Jamie Lee Curtis from the Halloween movie. She was pissed off, trying to damn near break in tears, talking about Ye, saying what he said. And it's funny how it's okay in any media platform, in any media outlets, how black people can be disrespected, called out of their names, our women disrespected, our children disrespected. I'm just talking about in media, on TV, music, film, stuff like that. Can be disrespected. The N-word can be flung around like it's free. All right? You can open up a box of cereal and the N-word will come out as a free prize. Okay? But you say something wrong about these people, and the world is on your shoulder. I don't understand that. We've been through so much shit and still going through so much shit, but we don't get it like them. Anyone can call us the N-word anytime they want to. You get people using the N-word. Well, let me rephrase it. You got people having the N-word on their bucket list, chomping at the bit to call me the N-word. You got people standing in line, just can't wait to disrespect black people. The N-word is up for grabs. Anyone can call you. You got people trying to make excuses. Well, I grew up around black people. That's all I know. Fat Joe, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to say. I'm gonna tell you, you fat, nasty motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you what to say. I'm gonna tell you to just shut the fuck up. You don't say nothing. Especially when it comes to, you don't call me that. I don't even like being called that by my own people. So what the hell made me think it's okay to let you slide because you said it, because you fat hoe? I mean, Fat Joe. These people really got the world on lock when it comes to certain things. And Kanye West kind of went out there. I'm not condoning what he's saying, but I'm saying he should have just watched what he said. You just can't really go out there and babble off anything that's on your mind. Now banks are kicking him out their damn institutions. It's gonna be all kind of backlash coming at this brother, and he's gonna need a base. The question has been all this week: does Kanye have a base to fall back on? He should. He should. Yeah, I know it looks clownish when you done shit on and said some things about your people. Then when you get in the hot seat, you run back to your people. But you know how loving and forgiving your people are. That's why y'all do that type of stuff like that. So we're not going to let a clown like Michael Rappaport come up and try to diss him. And people like Sarah Silverman come up and talk shit about him. People like Howard Stern, who've been doing blackface for a long time and having this black co-host all kind of disrespected. We're not going to let these people step up out of no fucking way and disrespect us, because it seems so easy that we're just fair game. Anyone can diss us at will. Anyone can have any time to disrespect us. We're just an open target. You want to trip us while we're walking? Go ahead. And this is the stuff that we're tired of, man. Everyone else can be caped for, but not us. And we drive the guy. We are the culture, and no one capes for us. They steal from us. And then try to say, after 30 years, well, it's really ours. Who the hell wants to put up with shit like that? It comes a time when you just have to be like, hell to the fucking no. And this is that time. Kanye West, you really stepped in at this time. But me personally, I'm not going to turn my back on you. We may need to step up, and every now and then step up in these comment sections and defend you from time to time. Even if that's as far as we can go as a comment section. But we shouldn't let anyone slight you. Yeah, only us. Only our people can talk about our people. No one else can. That's how I feel. Don't you be coming over here trying to talk about our people with all the shit and issues y'all got going on. We'll deal with ours the way we've been doing. But we're not going to let a clown like Michael Rappaport, who, again, spent the better part of his career clowning, mocking, imitating, and disparaging black people and black culture. Yeah, we know about what the hell he said. They ain't going to flash his little Star of David chain, and we know about 6 million. Well, that's a different story, but at the same time, dude, we've lost hundreds of millions. So don't be over here trying to fucking flex. But you know you can do that because you can. Shouts out to my homeboy TY38 alumni over at Your Way Mobile Car Care. If you're over in the Nashville area, driving through, visiting overnight, whatever, you need your car checked out, detailed, cleaned up really good, hit my guy up there. Go to yourwaymobilecarcare.com for more information and details. I just got to give a shout out to my homeboy. Black business is black business and it's black business. Yep. So again, I'm not going to drag this out. I just want to let it be known and put on notice that we get clowns like Michael Rappaport, stupid ass Roland Martin, and we got suspects like Sway in the Morning. And again, I don't have no real beef with them, but they've done a lot of things that made me really question them. And I just don't know why, of all platforms, why come has Sway and anyone in that camp ever reached out and had our brother Tariq on that show. Ye was on there. Remember? How Sway, that famous ass quote come from Ye. How Sway, he ain't been on there since. But even Ye's been on there. And they still play Ye's music. I don't hear anyone coming over there talking about Hidden Colors, butt breaking. I don't hear nobody talking about any of that. And it's really suspect. It really make me feel like he must be blacklisted at that station. And again, I don't know if it's an overall Sirius XM thing or just a Shade 45 thing. I don't know. But I do want to say this right quick. Our brother Tariq Nasheed Y'all know he can be petty. Where he has his new animated series called The Adventures of BOOCHIE Bear, and part 2 is out. I'm about to debut it for my followers. This is really funny. It's really cool that the brother can put his money behind stuff like this. But this is a 10-minute skit. The first one was about 3 minutes, but this one is a little bit longer. It's really funny. So I'm going to debut the second part of The Adventures of BOOCHIE Bear on my show, The Back and Forth. Let's go.
Hey, Chief. I got here as soon as I could. What do you want to see me about?
Well, BOOCHIE, you didn't complete your last assignment to burn down the Black History Museum. Now your file has been sent up to me because this is a serious mission, BOOCHIE.
I understand, boss.
Let me remind you, BOOCHIE, that part of your agreement to become an informant and not get any jail time for your little back to Africa scams was that you have to fully complete these missions that we give you.
I realize that, boss. But sometimes things happen that's beyond my control.
Well, BOOCHIE, when we assigned you to put out a daily barrage of disinformation on your YouTube channel that scan Africanism like snacks, we were very clear that this would not be your only assignment.
And that's another problem, boss. My activities are so obvious. Everybody's starting to realize that I'm an informant. I'm blowing my own cover.
That's why you have to act fast, BOOCHIE, and complete your field assignments. Because you don't want us to revoke the agreement and send you to jail, do you?
Oh no, boss. That would be horrible.
It would absolutely be horrible, BOOCHIE. Do you realize what would happen to you in prison? That pussy of yours would be ripe for the pickings.
Don't say that, boss. Don't say those words. Words have power. Words have power.
Listen, BOOCHIE, at this point, after your last fiasco, we have to take a more covert approach to attacking the museum.
What do you need me to do, boss?
Well, we need you to go out there and plant some paraphernalia outside of the museum, if you catch my drift, BOOCHIE.
Well, where can I get the stuff?
Well, we're going to leave that up to you, BOOCHIE. Because, see, at this point, we can't risk any trails pointing back to us here at the agency. So you're going to have to go out here and use your own connections to score some stuff.
Okay, boss. I'll see what I can do.
No, you make it happen, BOOCHIE, or your ass is going to be wearing a Lane Bryant prison uniform, buddy.
Oh no. What am I gonna do? How can I score some stuff when everybody on the streets knows that I'm an informant? Wait, come to think of it, I know somebody that just might be able to help me get some work.
Don't know what happened there, but I'm gonna run it back.
Hey, Chief. I got here as soon as I could. What do you want to see me about?
Well, BOOCHIE, you didn't complete your last assignment to burn down the Black History Museum. Now your file has been sent up to me because this is a serious mission, BOOCHIE.
I understand, boss.
Let me remind you, BOOCHIE, that part of your agreement to become an informant and not get any jail time for your little back to Africa scams was that you have to fully complete these missions that we give you.
I realize that, boss. But sometimes things happen that's beyond my control.
Well, BOOCHIE, when we assigned you to put out a daily barrage of disinformation on your YouTube channel that scan Africanism like snacks, we were very clear that this would not be your only assignment.
And that's another problem, boss. My activities are so obvious. Everybody's starting to realize that I'm an informant. I'm blowing my own cover.
That's why you have to act fast, BOOCHIE, and complete your field assignments. Because you don't want us to revoke the agreement and send you to jail, do you?
Oh no, boss. That would be horrible.
It would absolutely be horrible, Boochie. Do you realize what would happen to you in prison? That pussy of yours would be ripe for the pickings.
Don't say that, boss. Don't say those words. Words have power. Words have power.
Listen, Boochie, at this point, after your last fiasco, we have to take a more covert approach to attacking the museum.
What do you need me to do, boss?
Well, we need you to go out there and plant some paraphernalia outside of the museum, if you catch my drift, Boochie.
Well, where can I get the stuff?
Well, we're going to leave that up to you, Boochie. Because, see, at this point, we can't risk any trails pointing back to us here at the agency. So you're going to have to go out here and use your own connections to score some stuff.
Okay, boss. I'll see what I can do.
No, you make it happen, Boochie, or your ass is going to be wearing a Lane Bryant prison uniform, buddy.
Oh no. What am I gonna do? How can I score some stuff when everybody on the streets knows that I'm an informant? Wait, come to think of it, I know somebody that just might be able to help me get some work.
All right. Don't know what's going on, but it keeps cutting off, but it's online. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry for the technical issues. I tried to run it back for you guys, but the Adventures of Boochie Bear Part 2 are online. I was just trying to, excuse me, just show some support for my brother Tariq. But again, check it out. I am about to bust a move about this joint. But again, don't forget to show up at that rally happening November 5th out in D.C. Go support our brother Tariq Nasheed. Again, we also still got to support our brother Kanye West. It ain't even got to be in music, but just have some type of emotional support. He's down right now, and he needs a base, okay? I didn't want to make this long and drawn out, but I want to say shouts out to all the big homies, Tariq Nasheed, Rizza Islam, Marcel Dixon, of course, Phil Scott, Professor Black Truth, TBA, Jason Black, and also the big sisters, Just Eve, D-Tub, and of course my favorite big sister, Mouthy Megan, all right? I'm your man Dollar Bill Score right here checking in, about to bust a move, and I'm about to check out. Again, it's FBA versus everyone, and preserve the culture. I'm out.